Hey dude, what do you think about the law of attraction?
That's some hokey bullshit.
VeganBros.com.
Visualize, motherfuckers.
Visualize
that shit.
a vegan world. If you want a fucking vegan world, visualize that shit. And know you're gonna feel that. When you're visualizing it, don't just like think like, oh, that'd be sweet, we had it. Like, no, it's like we have it right now, and feel as if we're already there, and know that we're going to get there, and know that you can do what it takes to get there.
Some of you probably haven't even heard the term visualization, or you just think, if you've heard it, you just think, oh, that's some fucking weird, like, what does that even fucking mean? You know, if you've heard of like law of attraction or manifestation or like
Vision boards.
Yeah, like all
Vision
that
boards
shit. I mean,
work.
you could think
Sounds
that it's
hokey.
hokey bullshit. And here's the thing.
It is funny.
Here's the thing. First of all, it is sort of
It
silly
sounds funny.
stuff.
It's how like y'all. I fucking still laugh at it, but it's fucking real. That's some real shit right there. That's some powerful shit right there.
It's funny. It's a joke if you want it to be a joke. If that's how you want it to be.
It's some
If
serious
you want
shit,
your
though.
life to be just like meaningless, insignificant, and shitty, then it's a joke. If you want your life to be fucking insane, and if you want to have a massive impact, it's extremely meaningful, and there's massive potential.
And it's like, you visualize, what the fuck do you want? Like, we want a fucking vegan world. You visualize that. We can't necessarily connect all the dots right now. We don't know how to connect all the dots, but we know, like us two, we're around each other all the time. We fucking know the world will be vegan, and we feel that right now.
It's going to
when
happen.
we interact with people, we interact with them as if they are already, we know that if they're not vegan right now, they will be vegan soon.
Yeah. We interact in the future. Like, we know what's going to happen, and we act like it's already true because it already is true. It's just got to play itself out.
But it's like, you visualize where, the end goal, and over time, you don't know, you need a definiteness of purpose. You need to know where you want to go. You don't need to know how to get there. Your plan does not need to be a sound plan right now. You just need to know where you want to go and know that you will get there.
You have to have...
And you will, over time, you will begin to connect the dots. And you'll see like this, all this crazy shit begins to happen. You can look back. You will be able to look back in the past and be able to say like, oh shit, like all that's, like the dots are being connected right now.
You have to have your point A, and you have to have your point B or Z.
You don't need to know how to get there.
You gotta know where you're going. You don't have to know fucking anything about how it's going to play out yet. You just have to know that you're going there. You are going to get there. Now, guys, when we started Vegan Bros, we had this idea, and we visualized.
Knew it was massive.
Like, guys, you've seen, like, in the past, 20 months or so,
months.
You've seen
The Guardian,
Vegan Bros has gone
BBC,
from non-existent to being featured on The Guardian, being in Vice, being interviewed on the news. We have a fucking book deal with the biggest book publisher in the world.
Being talked to by,
TV production companies are hitting us up.
To us.
Like,
we're not even reaching out to them; they're reaching out to us.
And we're not saying that to brag. We're saying that to impress upon you what is possible when you visualize your motherfucking goals, and you don't just fucking wander through life. You go through it with fucking intention. And you say, like, I'm doing that.
And like, we are just two random assholes, but we're fucking doing massive shit. And you can just view yourself as just some random asshole who, like, other people do big shit. Like, I can't do that. That's someone else. Like, no.
So
if you're a fucking person, you can do fucking massive shit.
So we'll tell you guys right now, when we launched Vegan Bros, we knew that all of this stuff was going to happen. We didn't know how.
We're not surprised by any of it. Like, we're surprised
sometimes
by how rapid,
sometimes
how
we're like,
fast, how fast it's
sometimes
happening,
we have to like take a
any
step
of it.
back to appreciate it and be like, holy fucking shit, did that really just happen? But in reality, when we think about it, we're like, holy shit, we actually planned for that to happen. We planned for that to happen 7 years down the road, and it happened in the first 7 months or whatever. Like, crazy shit like that happens all the time. But the point is, we know exactly where we're going, and it's vegan fucking world domination. We're not fucking joking about it.
And we're able to connect the dots more and more every day, but we still don't know right now how to connect all the dots to get there, but we still have our destination in mind, and that's where we're gonna
be. And I mean, when you know where you're going, there's gonna be different ways you pivot and adjust along the way. The point is, you gotta have a fucking purpose, direction, and know where the fuck you're going. And you need to fucking visualize that shit. I mean, we're talking, you need to sit there in a fucking room with the TV off and the radio off, and you need to close your fucking eyes, and you need to visualize exactly where you want to be, where you want to go, and like what you want to have, who you want to be there with, like what kind everything. Like, what kind of car are you gonna be driving? What kind of street are you gonna be walking on? Like, whatever the fuck
also,
you wanna do.
Also, what kind of car you're gonna be driving, the street you're gonna be walking on, like that could also be one of the dots that ends up getting connected. Like, oh, you need to be there. But it's also like scientific research and data and all that stuff. It has its place. It's very, very, very important. But this is the shit that will take you to the next level and will take your impact to the next level. Scientific research can't measure this shit. It's not going to. But this is the shit that matters way more. We talk about scientific research all the time.
And scientific
It's
research
important.
does matter a lot.
But this is the shit that will take you to the next level and take your impact to the next level.
Yeah. So visualize.
Visualize that
like,
shit, motherfuckers.
you can do massive fucking shit. Visualize it, go forth, and prosper.
Vegan world domination.